Yamaha Outdoors is hosting various outdoor media riders at the Whitetail Diaries Deer Camp to field test the Viking and the Viking 6.
It's not uncommon for a lot of the companies that we work with to lean on our camp and others to be able to provide experiences, true to life experiences for people in the media out there to show their products in action. Smith & Wesson launching their NMP lineup, coming out and shooting audads out here. Cabela's bringing in different people to field test products that they're going to use. And the list is endless. And from the Yamaha standpoint, they have made a concentrated effort to showcase not only the Texas market, but the entire nation, what these Vikings do and how they were designed and how they were built and what they were built for, so that people can actually get out and enjoy them, so that the media can spread the message about what they're about and how they're used. And that's primarily what this was. Whether we were out moving things around, whether we were out hauling to the stands, or whether we were just navigating to go scout, I mean, that's what they were trying to impress upon us. This very diverse group, people from all the way from Canada to the East Coast to the West Coast, that got together over a 10-day period to be able to not only experience some hunting, which we're passionate about, but to experience product in use and working full-time.
In our first group of editors, we had, we had the Fishers from Fishers ATV world in there. Brian's he's a knowledgeable guy. He's hunted pretty much all his life. So, coming to Texas was going to be new for him, though he's never hunted down here. So he was excited about that. We're excited to have him.
Brian is set up at the honey hole with his bow and ready to take a mature buck.
When we got in here, we didn't even get in our stools, and Jeff's tapped me on the shoulder. He said, "There's 2 deer right here." Wade's still driving off with the Yamaha Viking 6, and we've got deer here. Next thing you know, it's like a deer farm. They're everywhere out here just milling around. And the cool thing about this is it's so covered, it's so secluded. That's why the deer feel so secure coming back here. Here he comes again. Don't see 3.5. That is a beautiful deer. There's a management program in place, and you got to respect that, because if not, we would have shot that giant out there. But you got to let them go in order to get bigger and grow up and become better deer. And that deer just wasn't quite old enough. Wasn't what we were looking for. They don't call this the honey hole for nothing.
Not long after that young buck left, a great mature buck walked into range, and Brian was ready to draw back.
Smoked that deer, Reynolds. We're getting it done in Texas, son. Oh, man, that was awesome. Oh my gosh. My heart was going about 1,000 miles an hour.
Brian made a perfect shot on his buck, but a storm rolled in and made it impossible to track. And a few days later, Wade and the crew were able to recover Brian's buck.
The Yamaha Whitetail Diaries ranch is off the hook. Steve Nessel, my man, you invited me out here. We smoked that one. Wade, thanks to you and all your guys. This is fantastic. Best hunt I've ever been on, ever. Texas. Gotta love it. Everything's bigger in Texas, baby.
When the Whitetail Diaries returns, we get out in the field with a Canadian archer.